saving of water. Of course, there are some limitations, but you can cut down the water requirement to produce 1 kg of rice from 5,000 liters per kg to maybe around 1,500 liters per kg with the drip irrigation system. Thank you.
Good afternoon to all, respected chairman, co-chairman and deputies, all the dignitaries. I am Pravukalyan Panigrahi from ICR Indian Institute of Water Management. My work is response of drip irrigation in rice in Eastern India. So as you know, rice is one of the major crops in India and it is mostly confined in Eastern India. Fortunately, we have adequate rainfall in Eastern India condition, but most of the more than 80% rainfall is confined in Kharif season. And our crop is grown both as a rain-fed as an irrigated crop. Of course, we have adequate rainfall in Kharif season, but the unfortunate part is more than 50% of rainwater is going runoff. So the most important for sustainable rice production in Eastern India is water harvesting. Maybe it may be harvested through big dams or through small ponds. And the second part is the efficient management of the water harvested in the dam or in the pond. So in this connection, my presentation is the response of rice to drip irrigation. As you know, sir has already presented the response of different horticulture crops under drip, and it is already documented that the horticultural crops, the drip irrigation has the capability to save adequate water along with increasing the yield and quality of the produce to a large extent. But the response of the field crops to drip irrigation is very limited in world as well as in India. Keeping this in view, we studied a experimental case in our research farm at Deras, keeping that how the rice is responding to drip irrigation. So the objectives of this study is to study the response of rice to drip irrigation and evaluate the feasibility of rice and rice-based vegetable cultivation on drip irrigation. When the question of rice cultivation on drip comes, then the second question comes, where the economics will be generated? Because rice never gives economics for the high investing cost like drip irrigation, where we have to put more than 1 lakh per hectare. So we thought, okay, let us see when a design or a drip irrigation is designed for a single crop in our field situation, why not we will use the same drip irrigation for a cropping sequence. So we designed a single drip irrigation and we studied 2 crops. One is rice babicon and second one is rice capsicum babicon. Of course, the rice system, we studied rice in Kharif and rice in irrigated condition, and we studied with the 2 lateral layouts, that's 1 meter and 1.4 meter, and we studied 3 levels of irrigation under drip, just like 75, 100 and 125, and we compared with that surface irrigation in the both Kharif and Rabi rice. You can see this that how this after Kharif rice we grow irrigated rice in aerobic condition, and after that we also grow one that babicon crop in summer. Instead of irrigated rice, we also compared that capsicum under the same drip irrigation, and parallelly that aerobic rice and capsicum were grown, and we compared as far as the water use efficiency, water productivity as well as the economics is concerned. We used the inline system of emitters, and this is the mustard distribution under 2 lateral layouts. And as I told, in Kharif season also, to get potential yield of rice, we have to give 3 or 4 supplemental irrigation in Kharif seasons. So we used the drip irrigation to supplement the irrigation in Kharif rice, and we have found that, of course, under surface irrigation we got 4 to 5% higher yield compared to that surface that drip irrigation. However, the water productivity under drip irrigation is 30 to 40% higher compared to that surface irrigation. So the change in available nutrients in different soils, we found under drip irrigation the available nutrients is somewhat higher at we got that higher nutrients content at the initial 30 centimeter soil. However, under surface irrigation we got higher nutrients content below 60 centimeter soil. This is the weed population. We got higher weed under drip irrigation, which is around 40 to 50% more than the surface irrigation. That creates problem, and we have to invest more on weeding under drip irrigation. As far as the leaf physiology and leaf nutrient, leaf water efficiency concerned, we got higher photosynthesis transpiration rate and stomatal conductance under surface irrigation. But we got higher leaf water efficiency, which is a ratio of photosynthesis to transpiration rate under drip irrigation from lateral. So if we get 40 centimeter, then the plant to plant, row to row spacing in rice we maintain 20 centimeters. So 40, 80 centimeter bed we got wetted.
Suppose if we are growing rice in black type of soil,
Sure.
then the lateral spacing will be reduced.
If we are planning it for a crop cropping sequence,
So if you see Eastern UP,
yeah,
so we have black type of soil,
sure,
and we are growing very good rice crop.
yeah. So we have to reduce the lateral spacing up to 60 centimeter we have found. But on the other side, if we see the economics, it is a very high investment system. So
And
our objective is
Fine.
just to use the system as a bonus.
Exactly.
We can grow the crop after rice, we will get the benefit from that crop, but as a water saving part, we can do it for rice. And by adjusting the plant to plant and row spacing, I saw that 30 to 15% reduction in yield with 40% water saving.
Fine, sir. Any plan to study wheat crop under drip irrigation?
Yeah, this is going on in our one consortia project is going on, and we are conducting that study in wheat in Indian Institute of Wheat and Barley Research, Ghana.
Fine, sir.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, first of all, I really
I told Eastern India is a very high quantity of water. I am agreed with it, but the accessibility is very less. If you go to canal commands of Eastern India, then you will not get water in Rabi or summer season.
I'm talking about the rice crop, kharif season.
Yeah, in rice also we are growing that rice in irrigated condition in canal commands. In tail end we have no water. In that situation, we recommend if this system will be implemented in head reeds or mid reeds, then at least 20 or 15% water can be released to the tail end, and that can be used for the growing the crop.
You can go for groundwater.
Yeah, groundwater
I will
also
not discuss much.
Yeah.
That's okay. Thank you.
Thanks.
In your map, you have shown the
Fine.
That has to be in slide itself, no separate.
in your maps, you have shown the central portion having more water deficit. So you have shown the green color and the corner areas red color, where there is a normal soil moisture. It should be other way around, because when we are showing the severity, it has to be shown in color of red and shades.